Okay, I'm going to summarize here because we're already at so many videos. Long story short, Daniel Shays led Shay's rebellion. He was a veteran, he was a farmer. He was tired of people getting taken advantage of. He puts together 700 farmers. They march to Springfield. At Springfield, they go to the courts. They're playing drums, they're doing all this shit, and they want the courts to hear them. The courts do concede to get rid of some old taxes and tell the farmers that they can pay off their debts by giving goods instead of money. But at the same time, Samuel Adams is drawing up the Riot Act. The Riot Act is a resolution suspending habeas corpus to allow authorities to keep people in jail without trial. At the same time, the legislature moved to make some concessions to the angry farmers. So basically, sure, yeah, we'll give you some concessions, but the next time you try to do this, we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready to put you in jail, and we're going to use the law to make sure that we can keep you quiet. Shay's people then go to Boston. They try to march to Boston. They get caught up in a blizzard. One of them dies. The Boston merchants and the rich people of Boston put together an army that went to confront the Shay's people that were on the way to Boston. They end up winning. The rich people's people, the army, beat the rebels. Shay fled to Vermont, and captured rebels were put on trial in Northampton, and 6 were sentenced to death. Samuel Adams, the same one who wrote up the Riot Act, said, "In monarchy, the crime of treason may admit of being pardoned or lightly punished, but the man who dares rebel against the laws of a republic ought to suffer death." Several hangings followed. Some of the condemned were pardoned. Shays was eventually pardoned, and he died in Massachusetts in 1825. So basically, yeah, the people who had money, they were not tolerant of anybody who tried to go against the government that they had so clearly outlined to make sure that they could preserve their wealth and they could preserve law and order. Law and order, remember, that is the number two priority of rich people. Number one is to be rich. Number two is to preserve your wealth by making sure that nobody says anything about it. Samuel Adams, come on, anybody who said anything about the republic must die. That's crazy, and that is very extreme, but I am not surprised, not even a little bit.